Hey everybody, it's Joe DeGanzik, and this is Smarter Home Life. So, did you hear Amazon had a really big announcement recently? Yeah, there's been some video production issues here, but better late than never, right? So, around this time last year, Amazon announced like 5 or 6 new products. This year, they more than doubled that. I'm going to run through the products and announcements really quickly because you may have seen some of this before. And stay tuned to the end of the video because I've got a really important question that you should ponder. Most of these products are available to pre-order now and are going to start shipping in about mid-October. October 11th is like the earliest date. Some are going to be later, and I'll let you know those exceptions. So let's move on to the first product, the much rumored and anticipated and leaked brand new Amazon Echo Mini. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Google Home Mini, a nicely sounding and kind of high volume smart speaker for its size. Guess what? The 3rd generation Echo Dot is going to do just that with better audio quality, higher volume, better output, a better speaker system inside. It's going to retain the existing $50 price, which I'm sure will be heavily discounted a little bit later. And of course, you're going to get one additional color, kind of a more of a grayish color, and it's going to have that fabric kind of surround on the sides and the buttons, of course, on the top. You lose the USB power input, so proprietary power input, same 3.5 millimeter jack for the output, and basically everything else remains the same. Sometimes you need the Echo, but you really don't need the speaker. You just want to plug it into something. So here, of course, is Amazon's Chromecast audio. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Google's. Anyways, the Echo input is going to do just that. No speaker on board. It's super slim, has the microphones, has Lady A, Alexa built in. Of course, you can plug it into other things. It's going to be $35 coming soon. Now, on the opposite side of the scale in terms of size compared to the Dot or the input is the brand new Echo Sub, which kind of looks like a squashed Apple HomePod. And it's got the whole fabric thing going on, but no mics on board. You have to pair it with an existing Echo. So you'll be able to soon kind of have a stereo experience because they didn't announce that they're going to have stereo pairing. You can pair Echoes or Echo Plus devices together. So that'll be kind of a cool experience to have 2 Echoes and a Sub. And the Sub has a down-firing 100-watt 6-inch subwoofer inside. So it should give you a better listening experience than just having just one Echo in a room. And it's $130, again, available in October. New products number 4 and 5 go up directly against Sonos. So these are the Echo Link and Echo Link Amp. Now, respectively, one is going to be able to power speakers directly, the amp, and the other one is going to basically connect to a receiver. These are higher-end audio input and output devices. They have the various inputs and outputs, even optical, that are going to give you that better experience than just plugging in, a 3.5 millimeter headphone cable into, say, an Echo Dot or an Echo input. They do not have the mics on board, so you have to pair them with an Echo or an Echo Plus, and they are $200 and $300 respectively. Oh, the Echo Plus. We barely knew you. This was the brand new product from last year, a original size and shape Echo looking thing that also had a Zigbee smart home hub so it could control Zigbee smart devices directly on board without going to the cloud and the satellite and Jupiter and back. So this year they've added a temperature sensor and compressed on board so that if your internet is out, it will still be able to control at least Zigbee devices, maybe local Wi-Fi devices as well. And of course, it's got that new rounded Echo fabric-y kind of thing, design style. At lucky number 7, if that's really a lucky number at all, it's Amazon's brand new smart plug. Now, this is no frills. It's $25, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi only, on and off, no energy monitoring, and an easier setup process that Amazon is trying to kind of push out to its ecosystem. Speaking of ecosystem, this one is locked in. It is only compatible with Lady A, Alexa, and not compatible with any other smart home hubs, systems, or voice assistants. Maybe Amazon will change their mind at some point in the future, but at this point, it is platform lock-in. A lot of people have said that the Echo Show just doesn't look that great in terms of design. Well, guess what? Amazon they redesigned it because why not? So guess what? There's fabric on the back, of course, and all right. And on the front, it's basically all screen. So a 10-inch HD touchscreen. You'll soon be able to make Skype calls on it in addition to all the Alexa messaging and voice all those calling features as well. And in addition to that, at least on this new one, you'll have the Amazon Silk browser in addition to Firefox be available, so you can browse the web and, of course, do things like watch YouTube videos. Same price, is going to have better audio quality. It's available in October. Now for a quick detour over to Ring, owned by Amazon, of course, and part of that big product announcement. Ring has a brand new stick-up cam. This is a pretty versatile home security camera, good for indoors and out. They have a wired version, a solar version, a battery version, a power over Ethernet version. Comes in black and white. Back to Amazon itself with the brand new Fire TV Recast. Now this is an interesting device. It's a DVR for over-the-air HD TV. So not for cable, not for satellite. It'll let you watch live or, of course, recorded content on your phone, on an Echo Show, on a Fire TV enabled TV, or one of the streaming devices, and it'll be able to record either 2 or perhaps 4 things at once depending on which version, and it's going to be available in November. We're almost done, I promise. You can make it, okay? It's product number 11, the Echo Auto. So instead of going with the integration route like Apple with CarPlay and Google with Android Auto, where you plug your phone in or it's wireless and the display basically changes, this is going to be a little slim device that sits on your dash. You plug it in with power, USB power, or with your cigarette lighter. Audio will get to your car over an aux input or Bluetooth, and then it'll get its data for Lady A requests and streaming music and blah, blah, blah from your phone. How well this is all going to work in practice, we don't know. They said it will work with various navigation apps on your phone for turn-by-turn directions, finding like the nearest Starbucks or, where you're going for your next appointment. We'll have to see just how well this is going to work in practice, how the audio is going to be, and the voice recognition and all that stuff. Anyways, you can get on kind of the list right now for $25 at the invite price, or $50 when it comes out. No word on actually when it's going to launch. And this is kind of where the announcement, I think, went off the rails. So, do you need a new microwave that's like 0.7 cubic foot and 700 watts and only costs $60 and happens to be compatible with Alexa? Of course, you'll need a separately sold Echo because there's no mics on board, but you can, stick your whatever in the microwave and then tell what's-her-name to cook it for you. Or defrost the roast or something. I guess this is going to come out around Thanksgiving, so good timing, Amazon. And there's even going to be that replenishment service, so, it'll order popcorn for you automatically when you're running low. But this is Amazon just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what happens. The most probably ridiculous thing that they came out with, which was a $30 analog wall clock. The Amazon Echo wall clock, the 4 words in the name. Did I mention it's $30? All right, whatever. Kind of, I guess, maybe pricey for a clock, but it does set the time for you, keeps track of daylight savings time, and for your separately purchased Echo device, it will let you know visually the status of various timers that you set with Lady A. So you've got to have, I guess you have to have an Echo with this. Maybe you can make the clock work without an Echo, but why would you buy it then? Seriously, Amazon? All right, so a couple of other just quick hit announcements, software features that are coming soon to your Echo devices. I don't think this is for third-party devices yet. So the first one, Alexa Hunches. This is going to be kind of their play for AI in terms of actual real AI that could be helpful as long as it's not creepy and it's thoughtfully done. So if you leave the home and you've got geofencing set up on the Lady A app, or you use one of the routines like I'm leaving or I'm going to bed, and it finds that, say, a door is unlocked or lights are on, it's going to suggest, hey, should I turn these off? Should I lock the door for you? So the second one is Alexa Guard. This is a security feature. Again, I think this will be interesting, probably easier to implement, and I think this is initially for Echo devices only, not third-party devices. It'll turn your Echo devices, again, if you've left the house and you have geofencing or a routine set up, They will listen for glass breaking, for sirens, for alarms coming from your smoke detectors, and send you sound clips to let you know, hey, something is going on. Eventually, Amazon's going to try to work with ADT and Ring, probably among others, to make this kind of a process where you could actually have the central monitoring for your whole house alarm system or something like that also receive these things in addition to other alerts. So finally, to wrap this up, while I'm making some jokes and kind of panning some of the things, I will give credit to Amazon for launching a bunch of things, trying a bunch of things out, and some additional features software-wise that should advance the smart home. And while I would love for you to use the links to the various products that are in the video description, check those out. They do help the show. Buy. But before you do that, I want you to think about this. So Amazon keeps getting bigger, keeps getting more dominant in both the retail space and now in the smart home space. Some people feel, well, Amazon and, to a certain extent Google, they're just the smart home standards. Let's just let them run away with the whole thing. And I kind of disagree. I feel that the smart home, the standards for communications and how devices really operate should not be set by the same company who's just encouraging us to buy more of their own stuff and trying to set the standard as well. It should be like a third-party organization, not necessarily Bluetooth, but that's a good example because Bluetooth sets the standards. They don't sell the products. So there is some separation. And we've got all the other smart home stuff, Zigbee, Z-Wave, Insteon, all the Lutron protocols, all that stuff. They're all still fighting it out to be a standard anyways. I don't know that we want to let Amazon just run away with the whole thing. So anyways, what do you think of this whole Amazon thing in terms of the smart home and them being dominant? I think there really should be some healthy competition. So anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I look forward to that. Otherwise, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.